Are you sneezing? Are you coughing? Are you wanting to stay indoors because your hay fever is so bad? Well, listen up, because I'm going to talk to you about natural relief for hay fever so you can get back control and enjoy your life. Hi, I'm Jodie Bramman. I'm going to be talking to you about natural remedies for hay fever so that you can just not lock yourself indoors. So many times when people talk about hay fever, they're either talking about washing the pollen off and locking all your windows, or they're talking about antihistamines. Now, I don't love antihistamines because as far as medications go, they're not amazing for our body. They're not natural. And actually, as women, they can dry up our vaginal fluid. So if you're trying to get pregnant or you're trying to sort out your entire health down below, this is not a great place to begin. So what I want to talk to you about is how we can combat things through our diet, which people don't seem to be talking about. There are actual foods that can cause a release of histamine in our body, or they contain histamine themselves, so our histamine gets higher, which is all involved in things like allergies, and that's what can cause a lot of our symptoms. So if we can look at reducing this, we can help combat it all by ourselves. Woohoo! So you might want to sit down for this, because this is a fairly long list of foods that can do this. And unfortunately, I am going to warn you, they are some of the best ones. I'm sorry, but it might explain why your symptoms are through the roof at the moment. Oh, that's a really hard thing to say. Through the roof. There we go. So here we go. Sit, get comfortable. The top one is alcohol. Then we have fermented foods, and that can include things like sauerkraut and kefir and kombucha and yogurt. All of these things that are marketed as being healthy, they might not be great for you if you have a problem with histamine. Then we've got dairy. The vegetables are spinach, tomatoes, avocado, and then we've got bananas, which are some of the top healthy foods. So if you're waking up in the morning and you're like, I'm going to make a healthy smoothie, and you're putting in banana and spinach and avocado and cacao, and then for lunch you're like, I'm going to have a salad of tomatoes and avocado, this is probably your main cause of all of these crazy symptoms, right? Then we've also got nuts, so certain nuts like cashews and peanuts. Did I say cacao? Maybe I didn't include cacao. Cacao, chocolate. It's a high releasing histamine food. It's such a shame because it's so good. But then we've got smoked and canned fish. We've got aged meats, and any food that has been sitting in the fridge overnight, so any leftovers, can actually cause a histamine release. I know, it's a biggie. But you might find that just reducing these foods, or at least eliminating them if you really, really can, it's going to be a game changer for you. You might find that your symptoms completely reduce. Now, there are also natural remedies that you can start to include in your diet. Things like raw local honey, that's amazing. It acts as a little vaccination almost. Nettle as well, and garlic. But also what we want to be doing is supporting our gut health, because sometimes we can get bacteria in our gut, certain strains, that can cause a histamine release in themselves. So really supporting the gut with things like probiotics, no, not the yogurty drinks, but an actual supplement, can really help restore that good bacteria, bring the balance back in, and just make you feel good. And also, if you've got inflammation in the gut, which you might not know about, an omega-3 supplement can also calm this down. Probiotics, omega-3. Going to sort you out. Another thing to consider is that we have a natural enzyme in our body that can help break down histamine, and this is called DAO. We produce it naturally. Some of us have a genetic mutation where we don't produce a lot of it. When we're pregnant, our placenta produces more of it, so our histamine symptoms might reduce. But generally, if we want to support this process, if it's low, or if we feel like we just need an extra help during hay fever season, we can actually get a supplement called DAO. There are some great companies out there that are producing it. It's fairly expensive, so you might want to try all the other things first, but this is a really, really good baseline to help tackle all the symptoms and see if your symptoms improve. I hope you feel amazing. Please let me know in the comment box below what symptoms you're experiencing. If this helped, are you going to try the diet? What you might find that is hardest to give up? I'd love to hear from you. And if you do want extra support, make sure you check out my website and my Instagram. I'm at Jodie Bramman. Would love to chat to you more. And in the meantime, hit subscribe for lots more health information. I will see you soon.